So you want to grow on Instagram super duper fast, and I've been you before, I've totally been there. I wanted my Instagram to blow up so I could say I have all these followers and I can work with brands and all those other things. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about how to build your Instagram really fast. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I am MJ, also known as Life by MJ, and I am here to help you create algorithm-proof content with ease. All right, so in terms of building your followers fast, I gotta say this. You probably don't want to hear this because you honestly clicked on this video for a reason, but sometimes growing fast ain't all that. I've gone viral before, and thankfully I actually had a content strategy already in place to be able to leverage that virality. I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I'm saying, viralness, something like that. I have, however, spoken to other individuals who had no plan in place and went viral and started blowing up overnight, and it's just like, what do I do next? What do people want? So with that said, it's okay to grow fast, but a lot of times it's much better to make sure you're prepared for growing fast. If you need some tips on that, definitely listen to my prior video all about how to create a content creation strategy. I definitely have some tips in there to build that longevity. Let's jump into this in terms of growing fast. So first and foremost, in this day and age, you need to leverage video as much as possible on Instagram. Reels is the name of the game, aka TikTok 2.0. But Reels honestly has taken over the platform. They've identified this, they've addressed it, and they've mentioned that honestly video just performs better. It's not even that they're trying to put it in front of you, it's just that people are grasping to it more. So understanding that, you need to leverage that, and you need to show up on video even if you're afraid to show up on video. So for my friends who don't care about being on video and talking on video, there are other ways you can do this. You can certainly use, I've seen people do really well even showing tweets on a reel. You can create behind the scenes moments. You know, if you're doing things, you don't even have to talk to the camera. You can use your products in the background. You can use stock photos. There's a lot of ways that you can utilize the tool without actually putting on a full performance and pointing and dancing, which there's nothing wrong with doing either. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit easier if you're into that, but video really is the name of the game when it comes to Instagram. So find a way to prioritize and utilize Reels as much as possible, and honestly, your content is going to definitely get a lot more eyes as compared to standard post. It's just the way it is. All right, so the second thing is you always want to make sure you're providing valuable content. And this goes back to the whole viral disclaimer. Here's the thing, if you don't have a library of, valuable content, you get all these eyes from these reels or, a viral moment, people probably aren't gonna follow you because they're gonna just think you're like a one and done deal. So honestly, you gotta put on the work. You gotta be consistent. You gotta show up and start creating this content on an ongoing basis before you blow up and the outpouring amount of followers start showing up. And honestly, it just works as like a catalog, as basically showing this is the content you're gonna get from me on a consistent basis. I'm gonna be funny, I'm gonna be goofy, I'm gonna educate you, I'm gonna show you how to build your social media content, all those things. So people know what to expect on an ongoing and consistent basis. So spend some time really building out your content. This is also a great way for you to leverage using the posts, using carousels, creating guides, all those things that might necessarily always get you the eyes initially, like a reel, but will keep people on your profile and make sure that they hit that follow button. All right, so this one's a little bit different, but the other thing that I think can definitely help, well, actually, not even think, I know, that will definitely grow your Instagram pretty fast, is leveraging other platforms, okay? What I mean by this is you gotta show up beyond Instagram, and you can leverage platforms a few different ways. First way that I look at it is you can definitely show up on TikTok or Twitter, YouTube, and you can promote your Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. And people will follow you you if you talk about it and mention it and have it in your bio or your website and things like that. People make it easy for people to follow you. The other thing though is leveraging other people's platforms. And I actually have a course on all of this if you're interested. But pitching yourself to be on other people's platforms and leveraging their audience can yield huge benefits. Here's the thing, and why this works is because you're basically buying into the like, know, and trust factor they have already built with their audience. I mean, it's just like me recommending my favorite coffee shop or a restaurant, whatever. My friend's most likely going to listen to me, you know, before some random suggestion or a suggestion they never even had. So if I recommend, hey, you should follow homegirl over here, let's say Jessica, because she has great travel content, blah, 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 people will listen to that and check out her content. So this could easily be done by getting a shout out on, you know, on someone else's page, their stories, doing a live collaboration, doing podcasts, doing a blog, you know, co-writing or co-authoring or being a guest blogger. These are great ways to amplify your platform and get more followers. And honestly, it could be incredible if you take this route as opposed to, you know, doing the whole engagement tactics. I know you guys have heard those before, or hiring someone, or the dreaded, you know, buying followers. Definitely do not do that. Leveraging other platforms, whether it be an actual social media platform or someone else who has a platform, can yield huge, huge benefits and allow you to grow fast and also for the long term. Last thing I will say is, in terms of growing fast on Instagram, is overall you definitely want to have a strategy. Definitely going to link it back to the last video that I had in terms of creating that strategy. But if you want more help, I'm also hosting a free workshop, which I'll put a link in the bio for you, on how to build a personal brand for the long term and to kick imposter syndrome to the curb if that's holding you back. Because having a long-term strategy is definitely going to yield you tons and tons of benefits. I would love to know, what is your Instagram? Please share your Instagram down in the comments so we can follow each other, connect with each other, and, you know, engage with each other. Let's make it happen. And I'll catch you guys next time.